This is your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Dr. Don's Weather is made possible by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. From the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
And good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. I hope that you have power at your house this morning. We had a mist move across central Alabama, across East Alabama and West Georgia. It's called a wake low. We'll tell you all about it coming up in this morning's edition of your primetime forecast for Thursday, April the 11th, 2024 on Dr. Don's Weather. Don't forget about the Miss Bike Hike Beauty Pageant, which will take place this Saturday in Roanoke. This is one of the big fundraisers to support the Randolph County Learning Center. Bike Hike on the way. Make sure you make plans to be at the Miss Bike Hike Pageant this Saturday in Roanoke. The warm-up is coming up on May 10th, and then the 49th annual Bike Hike will be on May 18th at the Rec Center in Roanoke. Dr. Don's Weather will be there. Hope you make your plans to be there as well. Also, don't forget to get in touch with Jamie Dukas and tell Jamie, I want a Dr. Don coffee cup. Jamie's going to get just a little bit of information from you. He's going to show you how you can save money on your insurance. There's zero obligation. Doesn't cost you a dime, and you get your name in the drawing for the Dr. Don Coffee Cup we'll give away this Friday morning. Contact Jamie by scanning the QR code on the screen. Click the link in the video, or you can call Jamie at 256-831-7770. Jamie Dukas. And congratulations to Paige Elliott. Paige was our latest winner here on Dr. Don's Weather. Also, if you head over to our YouTube channel, click subscribe and the little bell, I'm going to enter your name into the drawing a second time, so you double your chances to win a Dr. Don coffee cup. So it was a long night across East Alabama and West Georgia. We had the showers yesterday. Thankfully, the extremely heavy rainfall and the severe weather was limited to extreme South Alabama, South Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. But we had what's referred to as a wake low, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a low-pressure system that forms in the wake of a main cold front, and that wake low produced some significant winds across central Alabama, East Alabama, and West Georgia last night, bringing down numerous trees from Birmingham to Montgomery and east, and that caused a lot of power outages. A lot of you were in the dark last night. Even up here in northeast Georgia, we had some trees that came down, caused some power outages. It's so widespread. If you're still without power this morning, it may be yet a minute before you get power back because crews are having to work a very large area. So for today, we expect it still to be breezy, but I don't think we're looking at sustained winds like we saw during that wake low event last night. A few showers are possible, maybe a rumble of thunder from time to time, but any severe threat will be down in South Georgia and maybe northeast Florida as we go throughout the morning hours. And here's the good news. We return to sunshine tomorrow, and the remainder of the week and weekend is going to be absolutely gorgeous across East Alabama and West Georgia. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms. It's currently 64 degrees. It feels like 64, though we do have a south-southwest wind at 8 miles per hour. The humidity is 98%, the barometric pressure 29.6, dew point 64, almost 3/4 of an inch of rain, actually a little more than 3/4 of an inch of rain over the past 24 hours across the area, but that's nothing like the 6 inches of rain that we're seeing down around the Wiregrass in Dothan this morning. We've got some pretty heavy flooding taking place in locations down there and on down into northern Florida. If you have travel plans into that area, southwest Georgia, southeast Alabama, North Florida, you might want to check ahead because they are experiencing some pretty significant flooding issues down there this morning. High temperature yesterday was 71. Sunrise this morning at 6:14, and the sun will set this evening at 7:10 p.m. Here's your Thursday forecast and your 6-day forecast. A 40% chance of showers this morning through probably noon, early afternoon. Then I think the chance of rain will pretty much subside. We'll stay cloudy throughout the rest of the day and should start to see some stars this evening. Back to full-blown sunshine tomorrow. 68 will be the high today, and we have already reached that. The temperature now will start falling throughout the day, and we'll dip down into the 50s by 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, headed for 48, your overnight low. Then on Friday, full-blown sunshine, 68. Look at Saturday, 75, sunny skies. We're going to make it to 80 on Sunday with sunshine. On Monday, we're looking at sunny skies, 81. And just full-blown summer by the time Tuesday gets here. Partly cloudy skies and 82 degrees. But the good news here is we're looking at 4 to 5 days with no precipitation. As a matter of fact, I don't see any rain in the long-range forecast all the way through the middle of next week. So that's going to give us a chance to dry out very nicely. Here's your Southern Union State Community College live Doppler HD radar this morning, and you can see all of the shower and thunderstorm activity confined to extreme southern Georgia and northern Florida between Tallahassee and Jacksonville down there around Valdosta. These are all severe thunderstorm warnings down there this morning. That's moving off to the east. Very heavy thunderstorms from St. Mary's Island back up toward Brunswick this morning. Heavy rain in Savannah, Hilton Head, the eastern and coastal regions of Georgia, and down there across North Florida. Very wet and stormy this morning, and that's really where the only threat of severe weather remains with this storm system. We come back up and look at Alabama and Georgia. You can notice a few scattered showers from northeast Georgia down to just north of Atlanta, and then from Birmingham west to around Starkville, Mississippi. The main low of the backside of all of this around Greenville, Mississippi, moving off to the northeast. So we've got some heavy rain up there in Memphis also. Take you in a little bit closer across East Alabama and West Georgia at the moment. Maybe a few sprinkles on the Randolph County, Heard County line. But that is it for the moment. We put this in motion, and you'll get a general idea of the direction of these showers. They're moving off to the northeast at a pretty good clip this morning at about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Don't forget to follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. We broadcast all of our weather information at DSTREN 1040, and we invite you to follow us there. Also, make sure that you download, not download, but text the word alert to 256-540-8664. That's Randolph County's HyperReach for important information during times of emergencies. And if you own a business, if you would like to be a partner with us here on Dr. Don's Weather, we have multiple openings right now, and we'd love to welcome you to the family. All you have to do is send me a message on Messenger. I'll tell you how you can go about signing up. It's very quick, it's simple, it's easy, it's affordable, and you're supporting Dr. Don's Weather at the same time. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning for another edition of your Primetime Forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
This has been your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College, the venue at 5 Points Farms and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is supported by the Randolph County Commission, First Light Coffee, Roger Bell Auto Brokers, Southern Auction Solutions, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Auction 431 South, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Be sure to like us on Facebook, share us with all of your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.